Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case might be. In this video, I am planning to answer some of your questions. I received a few emails. I am actually surprised. Um, and I had two comments, and they need to be addressed as well. To my surprise, I had very unusual visitors to my channel. I am not a techie guy, but someone told me that there were people from some institutions. I am really very honored that there are people from high places checking my channel, because I must be saying something right or something really stupid. So let's get to the business. One of the main questions that was popping up, it was, why are you disagreeing with Douglas from Diehold Foundation? See, we are two different guys on different. The way we think is a completely different. He's very analytical. He believes in logic, which is very deceiving. Many times, what was proven over and over that logic sometimes leads to a problem. But let's leave that for a second. He insists, or he believes, that the universe is run by some superior force via a sophisticated computer called Diehold. I disagree with that, because I simply know that there is no superior force anywhere, and we are all one, and the form that I am in and you are in the form, we are just a representation of different forms of you, me, and I. You already know that. I explained that. Now, if it comes to the computer and showing the creation of whatever we see, that's incorrect at all. Everything already is, and the only thing that is on the move is awareness and perception. I will expand on that in some other video. I will actually explain that in great detail. Some of you that already purchased my book, that they already know my view on that subject. So we disagree right there. There is no Diehold, there is no superior force. We are all part of the same thing. And it may appear that when he's saying that we are going through the mass extinction and what's not, this is something that we have no control over, that this is beyond our ability to have any say whatsoever. That's not correct. This is our design. This whole thing, the whole setup is done by us, by everyone, including plants, animals, you name it, insects. Everything comes together with the collective desire. So let's leave that for a moment on the side. The other thing is, what I disagree with him, the way this whole thing is going to unfold. I did watch all his videos, and they have value, because there is a lot of stuff that I didn't know, and he just confirmed for me. However, the way he's presenting this, he developed a model, and he's trying to fit all those pieces into that model. That might be a problem. If he had many people working on that project, trying to figure out what is exactly going to happen, he probably would arrive to different conclusions. But he does what he does, and I am not going to badmouth or say bad thing about him, because every one of us see the world in different ways. So that's his way, his idea, his concept, his philosophical theory, or whatever, how he thinks things are going to happen. I don't. I 100% disagree. And even from the scientific point of view, we know that Greenland, during their last reversal, moved a few miles. I believe it moved south or north, one of those directions. I don't remember exactly. It's not important. The excavations or the findings there were also indicating that that was once a tropical region. Same thing with Antarctica. Antarctica was once very tropical, and there is evidence under the ice. By the way, just FYI, there is another Egypt under the ice cap, almost exactly like the one in Egypt, except everything is intact. It's not damaged as it is in Egypt, because in Egypt many things were taken apart. Some really nice buildings were just torn down. The stones were torn into pavements, or you got the idea. Some artifacts were taken, and there was a time when Templars were trying to preserve as many of those artifacts as possible, because even though some of them they couldn't understand what they are for, or how to use them, they knew that sometimes at some point someone is going to figure out how to use them or what they are for, what's the meaning of that. Even they couldn't read some of the text or symbols, they still, the main work of them was to just preserve this whole thing. So let's leave that on the side. I am actually going to address a whole section to just that side, because most people are not aware what actually Templars were for, and there is a lot of misconception, and they are being labeled for whatever. Like I am recently, same thing. If you showing any signs of being, they call it progressive or whatever, you have a label. So put that on the side. Another question that was popping up, and people were asking, if you know something, please tell us. Where is the safe spot on Earth that we can go? You see, there is a great misconception what safe place is. Because safe place for any person is not actually a place. The safety comes from within you. You can go and hide in the cave and have all the devices and technology to survive for many years, and then suddenly a spider is gonna bite you and you're gone. So that doesn't, the safety always comes with you. If you don't feel safe, no matter where you're gonna go, you are going to have a trouble. So that's number one. Number two, there is no one on this planet going to tell you where that spot is, because if we did, and for example, if I came publicly say, okay, that's the spot, you should go over there. Imagine 2 billion people going for that spot. You do understand. Same thing with Douglas. Him not knowing what actually the safe spot is actually a good thing, because he's taking people for a ride right now. Either he knows that or not. The places that he is saying that they are safe are going to be solid frozen. There is not going to be any tropic whatsoever. If he was aware what Velikovsky discovered on his own from all the writings and follow some scientific discoveries, he would know that, and he would probably share that. But it looks to me that the universe works always in very unusual and mysterious way. Side note, I know that he's very passionate about going and building the caves. They will not materialize, and I know that already. It's not going to happen. But I can't take that dream away from him, because that's what he lives for. And we are both. I am older, I am younger than him, but still we have our life behind us already. And the hopes and the dreams that he's having, let him have it, and just not spoil them. Just let him go until someone finally is gonna stand up in front of him and tell him, we need to go a little bit more to the left. That then might be he might be listening to that. Now, if it comes to the safety and safe spots, let me explain something that you should know. I don't know what is the level of your understanding of who you are, how this whole thing is operating. But if you are one of those people that has pretty good idea, then you understand that everything is you, me, and I, and you are part of it. So think for a moment, you would do something or design something to hurt yourself? I don't think so. Then why is this in such a dramatic way? This is a test, and I am repeating that almost in every video. This is a test for you, nothing else. The final moment when the transition moment, you call this death, you are gonna be at peace, unless you don't want to. Then you are gonna be fighting like a crazy person, and after this is all over, you will not realize that you already are not in your physical body, that you are squirming like a fish in a tank or whatever. It's up to your perception. If you don't feel safe, then you are not going to be safe. But I want to repeat that. This whole thing is designed by you, me, and I. And there is no room for that this is not designed to destroy humanity, to destroy the nature, to get rid of some people or get into pain. This is scary. It is going to be painful. But this is a test of your endurance. This is the test for your to see how you hold your beliefs, how you the real values are going to show up. You will know your real you. You want to experience something else afterwards. And this, when you go through all this, you will know that either you are fit to take the next challenge or not. That's why this is necessary. The other aspect of this dramatic extension, which is not, we were here and we are always going to be here, is that when you don't need your physical bodies anymore, they need to be disposed somehow. So, and this is the method how this is happening. The other aspects in this is that people or the scientists or anybody that is sounding the alarm right now is that the terrible things are going to happen and we basically have no say in it, that the galactic sheet, the galactic ripple, and we are crossing through that thing, and then the sun is going to go to micronova or supernova or whatever. Those are things that we have no control over that the sun spots or blasts or whatever, this is something that we have no control over that. That's incorrect. This is all designed precisely to a nanoparticle. Precisely, like there is no nothing more. There is no precision, no higher precision than that. The other thing is that we have no idea that how much impact we have on what is happening around on the planets. Thanks to our involvement, we have no idea how much we influence the sun, how it behaves, the galaxy, and what's not. This is something that was common knowledge before. We went into the dark spot because we wanted to experience different life with different settings, with different challenges. Even though we are bitching almost every day about the government, them, the societies, and everybody behind the scene that is making our life miserable. But this is done by design. We wanted to go that way. If you didn't, you wouldn't be here, because nothing is given to you or presented to you in the field of possibility that you are right now, then you cannot handle. You always are presented with something that you can handle. Excuse me for a second. So, having that in mind, should you try to survive, make an efforts. I'm sorry, my tongue is. Of course you should, but you need to remember that out of maybe 10,000 or 100,000 people, only few will. And it should be upfront decided who those people are. You need to decide now what conditions you want to live in, what the settings you want, what climate, what political, or do you still want to use monetary system, or you want to use barter, or how do you want family life, what is how you want to see those things happening. So many of you, or when I say many of you, that includes me, because we are all one, so there is no, like, if I say you, that means we all. You are trying to survive, and then, we will see after we survive what to do. That's very bad idea. There is this very famous question or puzzle that people are asking the question, what was first? Was it the chicken or was it the egg? The answer is the chicken. You must say, wait a minute, for chicken to be, you need the egg. You can keep digging as much as you want. It is the chicken because you need the end product. We are not born from a single puny cell that's accidentally somewhere in the ocean evolved to this physical body. That's crap. That's not science. This is just okay, leave this on a side. You are coming all the way from the source as a concept, as an idea, and then you are unfolding through many fields of possibilities with different challenges, with different elements, until you come to this point where you are physical, where you have the physical body. In all times we call the physical body a temple. That's what in the writings, when they say temple, it means body. Okay, so those are the main questions that I am answering in this video. In my next video, I am going to address something like having control, because this is a topic that is close to everybody's heart. We want to have control over money, over career, over the government, or whatever is happening in the world, or making decisions, what's not. And also at the same time, I am going to be addressing Illuminatis. It's going to be an interesting video. No, I am not going to swear, or just come to watch the next video and you will see, you may learn something from that. And by the way, I am not part of any societies or group or membership or member of any brotherhoods or anything at all. Sometimes in the future I might, but I am rather looking for something very specific, so I am going to leave that for now. Thank you for watching this video. Please share this video if you feel that someone can benefit from that. Please like this video. And just side note, I already unsubscribed from Douglas the videos, because watching them further, it does not contribute anything to what I am teaching or whatever I am presenting. I am not trying to sound like a teacher, but either I agree or disagree through sharing the thoughts and ideas you are learning something, and you can only learn when someone is teaching. So, okay, that's a lame explanation, but that's the simplest explanation I can give you. All right, so thank you, and have a pleasant day, and see you in the next video.